Hello there, and welcome to the Black Series Cantina VIP Hangout and stream where our Patreon VIPs just chat with them a little bit, the ones that are able to join. I'm Zach, of course, host of the Black Series Cantina podcast with Mike, and everybody knows Caleb down there. So, Caleb, welcome to the stream. And then new Patreon VIP member Marco over in Scotland, aka Blaster Gas. Welcome to the Patreon VIP Hangout, Marco, your first one. So we really appreciate the support. If anybody out there wants to join Patreon, patreon.com/Black Series Cantina if you want to support the podcast. Tomorrow, Hot Toys Cantina is returning, which I'm pretty excited about because, you know, Caleb, I know you're pretty big into Hot Toys. Marco, are you a Hot Toys collector at all? Do you buy any of them?
I'd like to be, but they're just a bit out of my budget, I'm afraid.
I totally understand.
If I got started, it would just be too dangerous.
Hot Toys are one of the most dangerous things to collect.
The Hot Toys, the Grogu came out recently, is there? That Hot Toys, life-size Grogu.
There's like a life-size one, yeah.
Man, I saw that, and that was almost my first one because I just thought that looked so cool.
Yeah, the life-size Grogu would be pretty neat.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the reveals a little bit since I know Caleb is pretty big in Hot Toys. But I'm going to save most of my thoughts for Hot Toys Cantina tomorrow. We've done 2 episodes. It's time to get the third one out. But so far in the chat earlier, we had Beast Mode say hi. And then just a minute ago, Joby1. What's good, BSE fam and VIPs? Hope y'all are well. Much love and may the force be with you as always. So appreciate the comments. Appreciate the people we got watching right now. So right off the bat, I mean, it was pretty cool. We start streaming at 8 o'clock, and we got Ben Dehev in the comments as well. What's up, boys? But yeah, pretty cool. We were going to stream at 8 o'clock, and then at 6:45, they did that little panel to reveal a figure. So we'll talk about that also. But first, I do kind of want to get a little bit of knowledge out of, well, maybe... knowledge is the wrong word. Just some insight into Marco's collection. Maybe ask a couple questions. So what all do you collect? I see you got, it looks like a bunch of DVDs or Blu-rays there. So are you a physical media collector too on top of figures?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, I was physical media collector before I collected pretty much anything. But yeah, I made a list of, before I came on, I made a list of stuff that I collect in case you asked me that, and it's much longer than I thought it would be, basically. for just Star Wars alone, I wrote down it's mainly Black Series, but also Figure Arts, Mayfix, Bandai, Kenner Original, the original Kenner ones, Retro
Mm-hmm.
Collection, Micro Galaxy Squadron, Revel, the kits.
Yep.
I've got some Hot Wheels little ships as well. Vintage collection, a few. Got a couple hyper real books, comics, Legacy lightsabers. You know the Disney Galaxy's Edge lightsabers.
Yeah.
I've got loads of them. I've got full-on costumes as well. I've got a full replica Stormtrooper costume that I wear sometimes. Weapons, helmets, Blu-rays. That's just Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah, and then there's loads of other stuff like Turtles and Warhammer, Ghostbusters, and loads of 80s stuff. And recently, like got Fallout figures and Zelda figures, Sesame Street, a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, Mike, meet Marco. He's from Scotland,
Hi there.
our
Hey
newest
man,
VIP member.
Hi. We're in Scotland.
Edinburgh.
So that's where I took my honeymoon there. And if I could live anywhere not in the United States, Edinburgh in a
No way,
heartbeat.
man.
Absolutely.
No
Absolutely
way.
gorgeous city.
It is.
Loved
In
it.
the summer it is. In the winter, not so much. But in the
Sure.
summer,
Yeah,
it's
well, we were there in the
amazing.
summer, but yeah. It was also funny because they have like a lot of, like ghost tours and stuff there.
That's right.
But the problem is in the summer it doesn't get dark until like 11:30 at night.
Yes.
So you're on like a 10 p.m. ghost tour. You're like, ooh, scary, but like it's still daylight. So it's not that scary.
Yeah. No. In the height of summer, it hardly
Yeah.
even gets dark for a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we're pretty far north here.
What's up,
But
Game Zone?
I loved it. We actually stayed there an extra day because we loved it so much.
Oh, amazing! That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Well, yeah, you can move to Scotland and start a
I
little
want to.
podcast with Marco.
Honestly, well, they got a Forbidden Planet there. Like it was pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff here. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. But like I say, the winters are grim. We get all that light in the summer, but we flip it in the
It's all
winter. We
dark.
get
Yeah.
no light in
Yeah.
the winter,
Yeah.
and it's
Sheesh.
freezing cold. We've got the North Sea just here, so it's cold. Yeah, it's pretty grim.
Do
But
you
we're
all
just
go?
getting used to it.
Is ice fishing a thing there or no?
Not well, no, it's not quite that cold, but
Oh, okay.
people go ice swimming. well, we're swimming in the North Sea, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, no
So
Eskimos.
you mentioned you have like you had a pretty long list of stuff you collect. Is Black Series your favorite thing to collect,
Yeah, for
or
sure.
one of those other
Yeah.
things?
I've got the most Black Series of Star Wars or other stuff you talking about.
Anything like if you like buying anything else.
Yeah, the most stuff is Black Series, and I've got most of the retro collection, but only collect the ones that are replicas of the original figures. So
Sure.
I've got them
Yeah.
in box because I've got the original figures, but having them they're like cheap versions of in box. So I've got a whole selection of them. Yeah, and I've got like I said, loads of lightsabers from Galaxy's Edge and helmets and stuff. But other stuff, I've got loads of turtles. Got NECA turtles and Playmates turtles and Funko. What else have I got?
Mm-hmm.
Got all the Ghostbusters Plasma Series things. I just bought a Slimer. Somebody was selling the Slimer from the HasLab separately. So I had like the four guys, and I had the Terror Dogs and Lewis Tully and all that, but I didn't have to, so I thought the Slimer would go perfectly. So I got Slimer for $40 off eBay.
It's not bad. Cheaper than buying the
Not
HasLab.
Not bad, but it's basically just like
Yeah.
a blob of plastic with moving arms.
True. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's one of those, you had to have it.
Yeah. What's up, Sebastian? A friend of the podcast, former guest of the podcast. What's up, fellas? We'll catch the replay later. Imperial Warlord looks cool.
I don't think the Imperial Warlord looks cool.
Speaking of,
I've
let's
not seen it. I've not seen
jump
it.
in. Let me.
I want to think it looks cool. I think the body's interesting. I think the soft goods trench coat is neat, but I think that head face sculpt is awful. I think
You know who this
terrible.
looks like to me?
It looks like the toy Santa Claus from Santa Claus
It
2.
does.
Father
With
Christmas is the first thing I thought as well.
Yeah.
Have you all ever seen Jeepers Creepers?
No.
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 Oh, none of you all. There's like a woman in that movie that looks like this guy.
It looks like. Have you ever seen The Whitest Kids You Know? It's a comedy sketch.
Yeah,
There's
I
one-
love those. Yeah.
There's one where like this kid like emails George Lucas like Star Wars sequel ideas.
Right.
It looks like the guy who's pretending to be George Lucas.
Like
it
a fake
just-
beard.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like he's wearing a fake beard.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
See, I thought
I-
it looked like this lady for a second. This was the
Oh,
first
she's-
thing I
she's
thought
in
of
The
for some
Matrix.
reason. Yeah,
That's
she's a
hard.
fairly
Matrix.
popular actress.
Yeah.
I don't know her name,
Yeah.
but for some
That's a bit
reason, this
harsh.
was the first thing I thought of. It was like that face, like just with a beard. I don't know. That was just the first
It
thing.
looks
But
like
then
he got a bee
you said
sting
Santa
and he's
Claus 2,
swelling
the
up.
toy.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
Yeah, the toy Santa
perfect.
Claus. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Mike, I think you'll like this figure a lot more when you see the movie and it's got a character behind it. That's
I
my
might.
prediction.
I'm
That's my
still
prediction.
honestly I'm planning on buying it because it's a unique character. And I think the trench coat. I buy stuff that I think looks awful all the time. 100%.
It looks like a selfie series.
It
That's
looks like
funny.
someone sculpted a custom beard on the original selfie series. That's exactly what it looks like.
It's like if he's like a key character in the movie, you have to have
Yeah.
him.
I'm planning on getting him anyway. Just because I don't think he looks good doesn't mean I'm not gonna get him.
Also, this looks like it'd be a good custom body for just other Imperial.
Well, he's got
Officers and
a
stuff, so-
tummy. Like he's got a it's a unique sculpt at least on the chest.
Oh,
Chunky
he
Imperial.
looks exactly like the actor.
Does
The
he?
actor just looks terrible, I guess.
Well,
Let me. Do you have the actor's name? Let me pull him up.
yeah.
I mean, he's in the trailer. That's the
I have no idea how to say it, but Hemke, Hemky, and his last name is Madera.
Himki Madeira, probably. Why do I feel like this doesn't really look like the figure?
I mean, take the beard and stuff off and just look at that first picture. The IMDb one. Look at that one. He's in Spider-Man too.
he's that guy.
He's in Homecoming.
All these pictures are blurry.
Yeah, you can't really see it.
Look at this one. The one right below that one. The IMDb
There
one.
we go. Can't really zoom in here. This is Instagram. I feel like it's like not. I don't know. Something just seems a little off about it, but I kind of like his
I mean,
look in the show a little better. if
I
I'm being
feel like
honest.
his skin tone's too light compared to what's on there.
They haven't really shown us any of the exciting figures. Like we want to see Zeb. We want to see.
Yeah.
We want to see.
I want an
the Hulk,
Embo.
not the Hulk.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
the hot guy.
They've given us the Mandalorian, Sigourney Weaver, and just a bunch of Imperial guys so far.
Do we know if this one's exclusive to somewhere? Or is
It's
it?
Target exclusive.
What's
So
the
here's
hot
a good
guy?
picture of him. But I guess
Yeah, I
maybe.
guess.
You know,
I guess
maybe-
that looks about right.
I mean, just look at the eyes and the nose
Yeah.
and the forehead. It looks exactly like the figure.
Yeah.
Take the rest of it away.
I just think the way they sculpted the beard makes it look like he's wearing a fake
Yeah.
beard.
Or a beard with one of those hairnets over it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
I don't know.
exactly.
Black
That's
line,
exactly
oh,
what
I-
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like there's like a patch of hair under his lip that doesn't look connected
Yeah.
with the rest of the beard, and that's kind of throwing it off a little.
Yeah.
What's up, Michael? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, definitely something a little off about it, but I think it'll look cool. And plus, I have a designated Imperial officer's shelf,
Sure.
so I mean he's going to be
Another
down there
one
on
for
the
the
first
shelf?
row
Yeah.
with with the scientist and the random officer from the Andor show in the all black. So this guy will look cool with him.
And like the trench coat's kind of cool. I do think the trench coat's kind of cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, it gives him some personality.
Yeah.
It's different. We've not seen anything like that before.
I feel like we haven't had like a soft goods trench coat for an Imperial officer.
No,
in the Black
it
Series,
gives me
but
hope for a good ND5
Is that the droid that's in the game?
Outlaws. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Because he was rumored, right? Him and
KVS are rumored.
him
Yeah.
on the yak list, I think.
Yep.
Potentially. Hopefully they aren't like those canceled ones, because there was. Didn't Yak have like 4 figures that had like strike throughs? That since they got canceled. For some reason, I
Yeah, I
think
don't know.
like they could be a candidate. Yeah, let's see here. I wish these pictures were.
He would make a
Or
good
HD.
Santa for the holiday Black Series figures. I'd buy that.
Is that the only
For the-
photo we've got of him? Is there
Yeah,
any
that's
trying
all
to-
they. That's all they've
that's what
released
I'm-
so far. It was just announced at the Mexico Comic Con that they were at. They announced Spider-Man.
Bendejo, we'll never know.
Right.
I wish this picture was a little more clear. I guess this is like kind of the clearest one I could find, though. Yeah, it's a little.
That does look like the figure. It's like if we used that photo almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. Yeah, I see it a little more now. Than I
Right,
did.
yeah, 'cause his eyes
It's
are
just
more
the way they
open.
sculpted the beard. That's all. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
It's
the
kind
way
of,
they sculpted the beard.
He looks kind of shocked or worried or something.
He does look worried. He's got like a
Mando's just
Yeah,
walked
he doesn't
in,
look
he's
very
like, "Oh."
menacing.
Yeah.
Like the figure sculpt doesn't look menacing like he probably
Yeah.
should be. Like I feel like in this picture he's, he looks like
It's
a
all,
warlord.
it's all set up for the holiday figure version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just pop this on a Santa head,
that is a Santa head. Just pop a hat on him. Color his outfit red and white, and you got a Santa.
Ready to go. Yeah. Maybe get rid of the pistol.
Have they done a human character for the holiday line? I know they did Grand Inquisitor, but that's
No, I
That's a
don't
good
think so.
point, actually, have they?
Assange Ventress and Grand Inquisitor are probably the closest they've gotten. Oh, and the Cad Bane.
yeah. So all like aliens technically. like,
Yeah,
different
but they haven't done like
species.
a human. It's all been
Humanoid.
troopers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all
Or
like humanoid,
Ewoks.
but
Or yeah.
yeah, this is true. This is the kind of figure you silently announce on a Friday evening.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, just let people forget about it. They'll be busy on their Friday nights and Saturdays, and they also revealed the Spider-Man and Hulk tonight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think the
It's a
Spider-Man
movie.
looks good.
Is that Hulk from that same movie,
Yes.
Yeah.
the newer one? I didn't know
Yep.
he was going to be in that one.
Yeah. Well, they
Um,
they showed Bruce Banner in the trailer.
Oh, see,
Hulk's
I haven't
gonna
even
be in the
watched
new
trailer
movie.
yet.
Yep.
Like proper Hulk or
Yep.
smart Hulk.
Well,
Well,
I mean, they just showed the figure for it, so I'm guessing it's Hulk.
Right, nice.
Got to put the Imperial Warlord on my list of releases here. It's weird they didn't give him a name.
Why is it? It's
Well, the
always the
client did-
Mandalorian stuff. They're like they never name these characters. It must be like a Jon Favreau thing because I do think I remember seeing a clip where he was like, "I love back in the day whenever you walk in the cantina and this dude is named what he looks like, and like just what he is, like Walrus Man or
Hammerhead.
yeah, stuff like that, like Two Boots in the new mall show. Like they're just named after
Two boots. Oh, I love that thing I sent to the chat where it's like, I didn't think they'd take my boots. Cried the droid who welcomed the Imperials who take boots.
Yeah.
More like
I'm
two
trying
boots liquor.
I'm trying to pull up Mr. Stevie's post about the the Marvel stuff, but it's just my Instagram is being really weird down here.
Obviously, we haven't
here we
talked
go.
about it, but now that we've gotten a couple of episodes of Mall, that new Mall from the Mall wave is so inaccurate now. Like
Yeah, he
Maul's
needs
also
boot.
wearing boots. He needs boots. Maul's wearing boots on his robot legs.
I
What-
think
what
did
the
the
one
new
that
Hot
they
Toys
came
one
out
have
to-
it right? Did the new?
I didn't see his legs.
I haven't seen. Have they showed pictures of?
Yes.
Yeah, so this morning, like or last night, I should say. No, I guess that's like 4 a.m. Our time. So let me. I thought their Instagram would have it, but they did
It,
Yoda. and
it
Gree.
is. I saw it, or somebody posted it.
Yes, somebody
Well-
did, but the official one didn't. They only did Yoda, Gree, and Zelda.
Yeah, I only saw Yoda and Gree. Yeah,
But there was official pictures of the mall released. Now, let me try to find those.
Was it just the same as like the Clone Wars, more or less one?
he's literally the Clone Wars one, but he's wearing boots on his robot legs.
Yeah, but the one
'Cause
they
it-
released for Maul is the same as the Clone Wars one.
Yes, the one they released with the Mall wave is the Clone Wars one, but with a robe.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, shout out. Here we go. Shout out Crimson Dawn Collectibles for posting these from wherever.
The Gamer Zone, I'm pretty sure it's a new Spider-Man, but it might be a reuse of the final swing one from the last movie, but it looks new to me. He looks like he's wearing boots.
Yeah, he's got boots on. It's kind
Yeah.
of blurry. I thought it was going to be a more
Yeah.
HD pic or just not loading, but yeah, he's
Yeah.
got actual boots on, so it's not just a.
And then the new
'Cause
lightsaber effects.
Yeah, I noticed it in like the first episode. There's a shot of him walking, and I'm like, his legs look weird. Like it looks like he's wearing knee pads or something because I couldn't parse that he was wearing boots
Yeah.
under his like because it goes like pants, robot leg, then boots, and it looked weird. And then people are like, no, he's not wearing boots. He just got robot legs. I'm like, no, he's wearing boots. But every episode was too dark. It was hard to tell. But
Hard
in the
to
last
see, yeah.
the last one, they had when he was fixing his leg. I'm like, no, he's clearly wearing boots.
And so
I
here's
don't
the
know if I
new
can allow
Hulk.
myself. I don't know if I can allow myself another Maul figure.
It's interesting that he comes with spider webs, but I guess it makes sense for a spider movie. I'm not a
Spider-Man
big
movie.
fan. I'm not a big fan of the face sculpts, honestly. It does look more Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, I
And
just
it's
got the
kinda-
Hasbro
he-
email for the reveals.
He's also got new legs. I think this is the first Hulk in a while that has new legs.
Is he new legs?
Yeah, even the Maximum Hulk was reused
Yeah,
old
it was
legs
a lot of
with the
reuse
with the
on that,
Yeah. It was a big deal for like a Maximum figure. It's supposed to be like the high end, like $50,
Yeah.
$60 or whatever, and they reused old parts for him.
All right, so breaking news right now. We have on the podcast, on the VIP show, we got.
There we go.
Yep, new pictures, brand new pictures, literally just now.
That is. There's a lot of detail on that robe. You can tell a lot of the budget went into that trench coat.
Yeah, because it looks kind of thick, and it's,
It's
definitely
thick.
a
It's
different
got,
material on the inside.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little bit.
A mouse
That
droid
little
as
lip
well.
there. Yeah, and like a.
I think that picture
That's like-
looks. The beard looks better in this picture than it did in the other one.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a weird angle of that last.
Yeah,
one.
well, it looked like a separate piece that was like put on his face, whereas this looks more like it's sculpted on. Like I think this looks a lot better.
The other one looked like it had like a dark line around the edge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is better. And that's like
This is much
that's
better.
like the snow. That's like the snow mouse droid or something. Or
Yeah, it looks like it's
ice
ready
droid.
for like
Yeah,
beer.
I like his big off-roading wheels.
Yeah, it's got like it's like the lifted truck version of the
Like
mouse
I might get
droid.
this just for the mouse droid.
You think that mouse droid rolls coal?
Yeah, what's funny about this is we literally just got done touring a house like right before we started this, and the house, like the guy couldn't even fit into his garage because his truck was on such big lifted
That's
wheels.
crazy.
It's like Like that's so stupid. If you're making your truck bigger than to pull in the garage,
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, are bigger wheels worth it to not be able to park
It's so
out of the
weird.
elements? Like, I get it if you're going like through the mud and dirt every day for work and you want bigger wheels, like sure. But if you can't fit in your garage, like, come on now. And it was a clean ass truck, so like, I know that dude wasn't driving through the dirt all the time.
He just
just
wanted
likes
big
wheels.
wheels to have big wheels.
And you know what's frustrating? We were gonna put an offer in on this house, but then we looked at the HOA rules and we were like, don't. And because my plan was I want to build a giant deck with an in-ground pool, like, and it like goes around it. And then they said no above ground pools, and I was like, well, I'm not spending 40 grand on an in-ground pool, so not putting an offer in on the house now. Side rent done. Oh, there we go. We can see his actual.
Oh, I like that
now.
he's taking his clothes off. Oh. Are we gonna fight naked?
Yeah, right. What's
Oh,
up, Mark?
dear.
If you want to hop on. You're a VIP member, but we appreciate you watching. Jonah in the chat. Already love the new mouse droid. Probably a pickup for me. Yeah, I'm liking the figure. It's definitely.
I
not
like
the
these
coolest
pictures a lot
reveal,
more
but
than the other one we had
Yeah.
for sure.
like the mouse droid's cool. This guy's gonna look good on my Imperial
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new
leaders
body,
shelf.
isn't it?
So
So well, it's new torso, but the legs are
Yeah.
old, and I think the arms are old too.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
The elbow bend hinge looks really short. Oh, I'll have spicy pics with this guy. We got this silver fox. We got this.
yeah, right.
We got Space Daddy here.
He's getting ready for battle there. Getting a little warm in the building.
That's what Jedi do. He's taking off his robes, gonna like ignite his lightsaber.
Yeah, this is exactly the
Is
pose.
this the new
that,
Balin skull?
This is the pose that Anakin and Obi-Wan hit whenever they're pulling their robes
100%.
off about
Yeah,
to fight.
yeah. I will do what I must.
Yeah, the mouse droid looks sick though. Outdoor mouse droid. No.
He's got bumpers on him. Like,
Yeah. Well, this is crazy. White and gray.
I bought the replica mouse droid, the one from Disney. But then I had to sell it because it arrived. It was just like it was massive. It was like this is too big. We only live in a little flat in Edinburgh. You know what the flats are like in Edinburgh? We just have this little flat and like this big mouse droid. I was like, I can't have this. It was a pity because it's actually pretty big in real life.
So then, I know we usually don't talk about this stuff, but they are doing.
they're redoing the mall lightsaber, huh?
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you can buy two of these and put it together for the long one though, because it looks so short, like that hilt.
Unless it's got a piece that goes in between them.
Yeah, the Galaxy Edge one has like a connector.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll announce a note. Yeah, because if it comes with a connector, then that would make sense. And the price on this one is $269.99. So
Ooh.
a little pricey on the lightsaber.
A little pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely something that would look cool on the wall. But I kind of decided I was done spending my money. I got two lightsabers, and I was like, not for me anymore. But I do like how silver it is, though. It looks like nice and reflective, nice and shiny. I've always loved the bases that these new ones come with.
Yeah, I got the Ray one that hit clearance. It showed up at Ross for like $60, and I was like, that's a price I'll pay for a lightsaber because I just don't care. I just don't want to spend that much money on something I don't really care about.
The yellow one.
For role play items.
And then
TVC's getting some.
TVC got Devin Izara.
Just Devin though? Is that?
Just Devin.
Oh man, they're so mad.
Nothing
I guess no, because they already had the Merrick and the other guy announced, right? The other Inquisitor.
Yes, the bird guy,
the 10th brother or whatever.
Name. 11th brother? No, that's the.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, the 11th
brother.
Is it?
11th brother. 10th brother.
The 11th.
It's one of those. Yeah. And I guess I don't know.
All-terrain mouse droid.
That's what it looks like.
That's funny.
I got this guy in, Zach.
Ooh, how you like him?
He's of these smaller ones, he's the most that you have to build. Like the head
Oh, really?
comes in 2 pieces, and you have to put these little fins on him. The mouth was really hard to get in there, and he comes with an alternate hand for karate chopping.
Oh,
What's
that's
his
cool.
base like?
Oh, his base is. Let me grab it. His base is like rocks, and then it's got a
the
little
swipe.
little karate chop.
Because those
And-
bases, they really make it like add value to the whole thing, you know?
I agree. The Snorlax one's crazy. Got Snorlax too.
Nice.
He
What a
comes with an
chunky
alternate
boy.
faceplate. Yeah, the faceplate comes off.
Oh, so it's not
this-
a whole alternate head. That's good.
No, it's just the faceplate.
Yeah, they're good value, those figures.
Honestly, I was really surprised. I'm just doing the original 151. I have to keep telling myself that. My problem with this one
But how
is,
many of the 151? Because as we mentioned on the podcast, if you do all 151, you're not really limiting yourself.
well, we'll see how many they make.
Investment.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how many they make. This foot comes off super easily. Like it doesn't really click in that well.
Mm.
This one, no problem. Like I'm just doing a little bit of pressure, and it's not coming off. This one, like no pressure whatsoever. It just comes right off.
But it balances good still, like the weight holds.
Sure. Oh yeah. He comes with a little punch effect, so you can punch. He comes with like his base has like a palm tree and stuff.
All right, Pletho,
He's
don't
got
type
a-
it. How about you hop on and say it, buddy?
He's got butterfly joints
little-
in there too. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Snorlax looks so good. I'm just in such like a weird spot with what I want to buy. Like
Yeah, you didn't buy anything from the in-stock sale today, right?
no, I didn't. I was close,
The
and then I was
Horsemen
like,
one? Yeah.
because it seems like every week I was like, okay, we might move. Oh, we might not move. We
Yeah.
might move. So I'm like, I don't want to buy a whole lot
Yeah.
that I'm just gonna have to move. You know, and
I was going through that this time last year.
because also it's like
yeah.
you never know like how big the next toy room's going to be. If it's going to be a little smaller, am I going to have to cut back? I'm like, do I say maybe like, whoa, maybe I don't want to get into Mythical Legions. Maybe I don't want to get a lot of Pokemon. I'll just stick with the Charizard, or maybe I want to get rid of something else. So, but the house we toured today, I was looking in one of the rooms. I was like, this would make a great figure room. This is a lot of space, and then
What was the last stuff?
Then it went to shit.
It's a negative question, but what was the last stuff you got rid of?
The last thing I got rid of, like out of totally, is probably most of my Marvel stuff. I mean, I keep a couple of Spider-Mans and Iron Man from the movies, but like all the other Marvel stuff, yeah, Marvel Legends, like, you know, like I like Captain America enough, but at the same time, I was like, I don't need a Captain America figure. Like, I feel like I don't need representation of that character on my shelf. Like, I loved Infinity War and Endgame and like that whole Civil War. I love Civil War. But I was like, I'm not really even that big of a superhero guy. I feel like I didn't really need like action figure representation of those. So
For me, those movies were like kind of like they were pretty big at the time, you know. And I feel like looking back, I kind of want to like, have the same. I've got a lot of Marvel Legends figures from the movies mainly, and I've thought about getting rid of them as well. But then I'm like, yeah, but 10 years time, I'll be like looking back at those movies, thinking how great a time that was for the movies, and like I kind of want to
true.
them for that.
But also, the only one I watched in theater, I think Infinity War and Endgame are the only two I caught actually in theater.
Hey, look who's here.
We got Brian out and about.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Hey, man.
Can you hear me at all or
How
no?
are you doing?
Yep.
Yeah, you're a little
No,
delayed,
I'm
but yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right on.
Where are you at right now? You in California
I
still?
am in. No, I'm in Las Vegas. We're at
Oh, that's
Tickney
right.
World
That's
tomorrow.
right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Are
I'm
you going to
hoping to
the
go there
Sphere or
next year for
anything?
the celebration.
You
Is
got
it in
any big
Vegas?
plans? The Sphere?
Uh,
Oh, not
I
in
walked
Vegas, no
by.
Las Vegas, Los Angeles. Sorry.
Yeah, I walked by the Sphere, but it's cool at night. But yeah, I don't need to go in that thing.
I've been in once. It was pretty neat.
Yeah. So what's that? What's that reveal I just saw?
The Warlord.
Did I see a reveal today? Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is that
Yeah, let me.
guy?
he's from Mandalorian and Grogu.
Well,
If you
I do need a mouse droid with snow tires.
Here, Brian, if you can see the screen, there's the reveal.
Yeah.
Yep. Big warlord guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty neat enough for reveal. It'd be one to add to the shelf. The Imperial officers shelf. What's the weather like in Vegas? Is it really hot, or is it not too bad?
It is. It's hot. It's hot. It's dry, but my last tour was all snow, so this is just fine.
What part of Vegas are you in right now? Like, are
Right
you
now,
Fremont Street?
a little. No, I'm a little bit west of the Strip at a warehouse. The band is rehearsing, and then the festival's right next to Circus. So it's like right on the Strip.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is the band a concert tonight? They're rehearsing for tonight or this weekend?
No, the whole thing is one day tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So my tour bus shows up in 3 hours. I get to move onto the bus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We got another VIP member joining us now. From
I saw.
Willard in the
Hey.
chat. Mark.
What up, what up?
Colonel.
How's it going?
I saw you in the figure ball chat a little bit.
Oh, with the Zoo Boy, when Coffee let him in and he wasn't ready.
Oh, I saw that clip. That was pretty funny.
No idea.
Yeah, Zoo's the best. Oh, Street Fighter?
Look at this. Yeah, I got
Ooh.
E Honda here. You got a butt in there. Like it's a squishy butt. Like the only thing I don't like about this guy is you really can't get him in like a sumo pose where like he squats down or whatever. Like it just doesn't quite bend far enough for that.
How about a sexy pose?
Yeah, Mike live sexy pose here.
You could see the wheels turning. He's doing it.
Brian, your
muscle memory
internet's
at this
doing
point.
really good now. So
Oh, okay, good. Yeah,
that's good.
right
Yeah,
on.
it's like perfect now.
I can't go too far out in the parking lot. That's what it is. Oh, look at you.
Hubba.
You've hit the pose so many times that just you could do it like blindfolded.
I
feel
think
man.
I think the hand on the hip is my new favorite part of that. Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Oh.
That's insane.
I don't know
Mike,
if
did
you
you
guys.
get anything from the in-stock sale?
Nah, I either had everything I wanted. The only ones I don't have were the armory, gladiator guys. But there's nothing I really needed from those, and they all sold out super fast. So I didn't.
Did you get
Yeah.
that exclusive that dropped, Mike? The Highland Warrior or whatever?
No, I had an opportunity to get it from people that were at New Jersey Toy Con, and I just
Yeah.
there's not enough new there for me to really
Yeah, right.
want to want to put it on my shelf. Like my shelf space now for Mythics is at a premium, and I just have to worry about like what I'm actually putting on there.
I did pre-order the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive,
Yeah, I pre-ordered that.
which is essentially almost the same as the Kickstarter
Yeah.
knight, just with like a different the dragon.
Well,
on the
that's
helmet.
all the knights though. All the knights
Yeah.
are basically just the same guy with a different
Yeah.
different color armor or
What's up,
something
Lane, Speeder
small
Luke?
is different. Hey, Luke.
Thanks for joining.
What's
the
up,
chat.
Luke?
Yeah.
I
got
yeah, that is pretty exciting.
Balrog's
though.
definitely like the guy. Like this is my favorite one from the new wave right here. Like he just poses so well. He looks so good.
Those
And
are
he
Street
balances
Fighter-
like he can stand in
Yeah.
this pose. Like I had him standing like this for a long time, and he's on his little tippy toes.
Ah. So you do like toe articulation.
You know what? I don't usually, but
Right.
it's so well done
Yeah.
on these that I do kind of like. So I like well done toe
Yeah.
articulation that actually gives meaningful poses. Boba Fett's not one
No,
that I think needs it.
It looks
That's
better
a
on
com-
that figure than the Hasbro ones too.
it's a
Also-
completely different
also that,
center of gravity too with Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or with
Thanks,
Balrog.
Bailey.
Yeah.
Way to go,
Yeah.
Bailey.
Yeah, I did post the picture of Gandalf fighting Balrog. I thought that was pretty funny.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the wizard guy. I know him.
I love the ring.
I love the ring.
You know what's funny is I still haven't even seen any of the other ones, but just to get on people's nerves, I say that I prefer the Hobbit trilogy. Like it's a better trilogy.
Oh, that's a good
Just to
troll.
piss people
That's a good
off.
troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually.
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
that guy from the Hobbit trilogy. Like those are sick. And I think, and then I threw in a much better than those old ones they made.
That OT sucks.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about the actor that plays that warlord?
We did, but you can talk about it more if you want to.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I just didn't know who it was.
Yeah, I can share. Luke, we did talk about the new figure a bit.
Yeah, feel free to talk about it more though. It's fine.
Yeah,
Like, that's
give
what
your
we're here
because
for. Yeah.
a lot of people joined after we talked about it. You know, Mark joined, Brian joined. So if you all want to give your
Yeah.
thoughts on what Luke's calling the doll series, because the giant soft goods cloak, I can pull the pictures back up a bit too.
Who's the actor?
Caleb knows. He had it. He had it unlocked.
Sorry, Caleb.
Hold on.
Dab.
I feel like it was just in my Google history, but
Hemke Madeira?
yeah. Let me pull him up again. This guy right here.
Like Zach knows him.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy. What's he got on IMDb?
am famous for being a big movie buff and knowing actors and directors and stuff. So this guy. So yeah, this is him.
Oh, yeah. My daughter watched that Queen of the South. The Mexican drug lord who was the female. Anyway, he was on that show.
He's in
okay.
he's in Spider-Man Homecoming too, in the background.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
you're right.
Here are the pictures. Let me share. Well, I don't want to do that. Here we go. Let me zoom in. So this is I got the email from Hasbro on the VIP podcast, which is pretty cool that they revealed it.
Oh, I thought you were the exclusive reveal.
Exclusive, yeah, the Black Series Cantina VIP exclusive reveal for you guys.
Holy shit, that is exclusive.
Exactly, yeah. One thing I do like about the soft goods cape is that they did make it. It looks like it does look like a thicker material, and it has a different.
It's double layered for sure.
It's double layered. It has like the inside
Ooh.
is that wool look, you know. So like at least they put the effort into it. I don't know if I like. when I get this figure, I don't know if I'm going to keep the trench coat on him. I think I might just go
I
Imperial
love
Blue.
that going through it and seeing him take off his. He just takes
Yeah.
it off.
It's like all dramatic, like ah.
So is the top piece is that an overlay?
I don't.
Like
I
that's
don't
got
think
his rank
so.
badge on it and stuff.
I don't think it's an overlay.
Oh, so they
So it's
couldn't
probably a
like,
one-time use.
so he couldn't,
Mhm.
get a Porkins out of this.
Oh,
No, they would have to do a flight
Mhm.
suit.
Yeah,
So yeah,
like
I think that I don't think that is a because those arms are old. I don't think that's an overlay.
the 3D printmaker that we follow, Charvies, Zach.
Yep.
He did the monster truck mouse droid already, but on his the wheels don't move. So if the Hasbro wheels move, I may just
Oh,
get the
yeah.
Hasbro one. Yeah,
I would assume they would. I don't know though.
right.
I feel like that would be a lot more engineering than they'd. I mean, actually, looking at it, it does look like there's kind of a pin in there for it too. Like
Mhm.
right.
Oh, the wheels move 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I
Like
feel
because the wheels on the other mouse droids move. Like why wouldn't
Mhm.
they move here?
The ones on the new Tron light cycle don't move
That's crazy. That's
right
that is
That's
wild.
so crazy.
on a 6-inch scale cycle like that.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
keep dropping balls with Tron. They can't do yeah. Like they can't. Let's try this with Tron. No. Let's try this with
No.
Tron. No.
I feel like that's just Tron in general. Like they always like stop trying to make Tron happen. Like it's not gonna happen.
So
What
a
you
really
thinking
cool
about?
a really cool thing I see in my day-to-day life is one of these things behind me.
Oh, let me make it big.
And-
Let me make it big. I
Oh, yeah.
can't see what it is.
This thing behind me,
Is that a box? Like a storage box?
it's a big ass fan. And do you know who makes
Oh.
big ass fans? A company called Big Ass
Big Ass
Fans. But
That is
this
sick.
thing, if they turn this on, it would blow me through the wall. So yeah,
That's crazy. Do it.
absolutely not.
I just want to hear what it sounds like.
And that's how Brian lost his job.
Right. We're in a huge warehouse where like bands come and practice. Like we're in a small room, but like Mary J. Blige is over in the big room getting ready for whatever she's doing. And
Bro, Mary
everything
J.
in the
Blige on the BSC VIP stream is going to be crazy.
Let's do it. Go.
We need to
That's
go get
what
an
she wants to
interview.
be on.
Let-
Yeah.
Let's go. No, but everything else in the middle is kind of just this
She's-
huge room of everything you could possibly need for a
I
show.
loved her in the
So,
first Spider-Man movie.
Bro, go interview Marilyn Manson for us right now.
Is Marilyn Manson there? Please don't.
I have no idea.
He's there. No, he's there tomorrow. I saw him sound check earlier. So, yeah. I took a picture with him once just to send it to my mom to say, you know what, Mom, it was a phase. You were right. Right.
It absolutely was a phase.
You know what, Mom? Yeah. Mom's kind of knew what was up with that dude.
That's funny.
But yeah, big ass fans. If you ever need.
For all your big ass fan needs.
Fuck.
When are you expected back home?
June 2nd. So I have to see Mando Grogu somewhere on the road.
What city will you be in when it comes out?
I know where I am May the 4th, and I know where I am on my birthday, but I forget where I am when the movie drops. Somewhere in Texas, I think.
When are you going to
So-
be
If
in
you're,
Kansas
if you're in
City
Austin,
for
go see it with Bendejo.
Yeah?
Shit, that's right. Okay. Yeah. I do have an Austin show.
I lived in Austin for a while. I loved Austin. That was
It's
a
a
great place.
I've been there
it's
once.
a
Yeah,
really
it was cool.
it's a really cool town. Yeah.
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 It had
We
really
found-
good food.
That's the thing. Food and music. Yeah.
Yeah, since it's a college town, we found a bar that was
Mhm.
doing $1 shots and got so hammered.
Mhm.
We did
Yeah.
probably 11 of them. It was crazy. that was absurd.
I'll Come Clean actually lived in Leander, not Austin, but it's like a suburb of Austin.
Mm-hmm,
Fine.
mm-hmm.
I was about an hour away, Mike, when I was in the service. So
Okay.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Colleen.
You know what? The funniest thing about that, I was drunk as hell in a bar, and this dude was like the biggest Kiss fan you would ever meet, and we were just chatting, and I was just so drunk,
Tell him
and
Kiss sucks.
he was talking my ear off about Kiss, and I'm just like I'm listening, but I'm not hearing, or I'm hearing him, but I'm not listening. You know what I mean? So like, I was just dazed, and he just kept going on and on about Kiss. I'm like, I don't really know what you're saying, but
Kiss is the
pop,
most
pop, pop.
dad rock I've ever heard. I friggin' hate Kiss so much. They
Once-
don't sound like what they look like.
The guy makes
They look like they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
but they sound like I wanna
Mhm.
rock and roll all night.
That is true. Yeah. I
They
mean, they
have-
do
they
have
have
heavier
a-
songs, like Gene Simmons. The songs he sings are fairly heavy, not super heavy, but
they have a VIP package where you can pay the band to come and do my job. Like you pay them like $6,000, and you can come be a roadie.
So
And
instead
it's
of
like, wait,
them paying you, you pay them? No. For
Yeah.
the pleasure?
yeah,
No.
with the real me's standing by, like, you fucking idiots. Like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah, that's
is
absurd.
dangerous. Don't let these people anywhere near this stuff. Yeah.
Even now with no Ace Frehley,
Mm.
isn't he
Yeah.
dead?
He died.
yeah, he died.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I think he probably wasn't even with the band for a long time. I don't know if he did. I know they did like a final tour a couple years ago. I don't even know if he was. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know about that one particularly, but there's a lot of these bands and bands that would surprise you where the members just can't stand each other, or like separate buses, separate dressing rooms. Like they're showing up pretty much just to sell you a T-shirt, count the money, and they don't even talk to each other.
That's
That
crazy.
sounds like a podcast I know.
Oh yeah.
Art?
Yeah, if me and Mike ever go on the road,
I
we
friggin' hate
separate-
Zach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't stand Mike at all. Yeah. He sent me the
Yeah.
link too late for the in-stock sale, so I couldn't even buy the Mythic
Whoa,
Legends figures.
no. I sent it like 7 a.m.
Wait,
That's-
technically
that's-
that wasn't even a link. You just sent 2 pictures. Letting me know
Oh,
what
yeah,
was
that's
up.
true. It's Store Horseman. It's on you.
Yeah, no. I managed to
So
find
where's Blaster Gas from? Where are we?
Edinburgh.
Where are we joining from? Where?
Edinburgh.
Yeah, Edinburgh in Scotland.
Oh shit! I'll be there in August.
Oh, nice for the festival.
No, family shit. My dad was born in Ayr.
Ah,
So we're
very
gonna-
good. Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna head over.
Nice. My mum's from the West Coast, so yeah, I
Yeah.
know that place. I know that.
You guys should meet up, smoke. and smoke
Absolutely.
Could be arranged.
Get Black Series Cantina tattoos together.
Smoke some
Heck
what,
yes.
Mike?
That's my May 4th. I'm doing that May 4th.
With Tangy, is that confirmed or is that still up in the air?
It's the only thing is what time of day. Like I'm in his city on May 4th. He's into it. Yeah.
All right,
But it's just
either
it's,
while it's happening at some
Oh
point,
yeah. Oh
either
yeah.
you or him have to FaceTime me, like when
Yeah.
you're starting it, when you're in the middle of it, when you're at the end of it.
I told you, like it's either going to be at 9 in the morning or 6 at night. I just don't know yet. But he's into it. So
I wonder if I can make it to Kansas City on May 4th just for this.
mhm.
Oh, that's a Monday. Oh, that kind of sucks.
Oof. Yeah.
But I mean, that's
Are you gonna tattoo each other, or is he gonna?
No,
tattoo each other.
the little logo that Zach made on the bottom of the screen there, the Vader VSC.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm getting that with a VIP underneath it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For the
hell yeah.
squad.
And then he has to pay us
Yeah.
$100 for licensing
Squad goals.
permanently. He has to pay us $100
You
a
can-
month permanently.
I will take a look at that contract. You shoot it right over to me, Zach. I read those all day. Show me what you got.
Hey, yeah, didn't we promise the VIP free for life?
I
So-
think we
Yep.
did, actually.
I will ascend to Wilbon tier.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually
so-
insane.
So you're gonna make your own podcast and leave us?
That's how it goes.
they grow up so fast.
They do.
So
They do.
well, I'm gonna get
what's
back to my
funny is gonna
stuff
be-
shortly, but
Yeah, I would say what the
Go
funny
ahead.
thing is, Brian's gonna get the tattoo, and as soon as it's done on May 4th, me and Mike are announcing, "Oh, we only got one episode left. The podcast is
That's
ending."
it. We're breaking
Yep.
up.
Yep, that's it.
It's the cantina we made along the way. So
That's right.
yeah.
Where,
But I'm
where are
gonna
you gonna
jump.
get it at?
I'm gonna jump. That's the other thing. I don't have a lot of room left, so
Tramp
probably
stamp.
on my leg
Tramp
somewhere.
stamp. Tramp stamp.
It's gone. It already got something there.
Oh, butt cheek.
I already got something there.
The goat.
What about like outside the thigh or something? You got any
It's
room
probably
there?
it's. I got my Hans shot first on my leg. It might go near that.
All right. Yeah,
So,
around the
yeah.
Hans shot first hat. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, they're adjacent. Yeah. But while Landspeeder Luke is in here hanging out, since I last talked to you all, I upgraded to Bamboo Lab, a printer. Holy shit! It's like a jump from a PlayStation 1 to a PlayStation 5.
Is it like, whoa, Blackberry, Bamboo Lab?
It's
Yeah,
it's
literally.
but like Landspeeder Luke's files were fun before, but they still took like 3 days because I had such an
Yeah.
old machine. You guys saw I made that whole ass cantina in like 4 days. You know, it's like
Yeah. It
um,
was upgrading to the Bamboo Lab P1P was one of the best decisions I've ever made. And I
I'm
got
like-
mad at the Ender 3 one night.
Mhm.
I just got mad and bought it. I laid in bed. I was like, I
Yeah.
can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm tired of fixing it. I laid in
Even-
bed, bought it. It was like $350 or something. Like I had to.
But even more so, it's like I'm mad at the people who didn't have to go through the generation that we did. Like you weren't in there with
Exactly.
feeling
All these
gauges.
kids, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you weren't doing slide scales to figure out your Z height offset. Like we were 3D printing uphill in the snow
Both ways, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Literally, like
So,
the good
like-
old days where you had to take
The
a piece
feeler
of
gauges
paper.
and the yeah.
You had to take a
and
piece
the-
of paper to like see if it was level, and it like it
Mhm.
wasn't touching this side, so you'd like do the little screw to see if it was level. Do it again.
And
That shit used
so,
to
yeah.
take like 30 minutes to do to level, and now the thing like automatically levels itself. And it's
every
just-
print. Yeah.
man, every
it's
print,
like it's like you had 3 sensors before. Here's 600 sensors. You know, like it's yeah. So I'm very happy and. His files are even more fun now. Like stuff I was like, yeah, maybe I'll print that. I'm like, no, I'm definitely printing that. And so,
Also, one of the worst experiences I've ever had 3D printing was the Hoth turret down here.
you were saying, yeah.
Oh, you all can't see it. My microphone's covering it, but because it's so many different pieces. But whenever Luke makes
Mhm.
something, it's all
Mhm.
it just fits together so perfectly. It's so seamless. You know, it's
Oh,
very
that-
few pieces usually.
That
And that was on
cantina,
an old machine, and so that was
the-
brutal.
the cantina bar to the back wall to the awning to the it's just brilliant design. So
Did you
very
get the
very
AMS?
happy. Yeah, that's so fun. That's so
Yeah.
fun.
AMS is a
Yeah.
game changer too. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was
Now
able
I'm
to
thinking
do,
about-
I don't have it. In
I might get a second unit to have them running together. So
Stella, you want to go out?
Oh hell yeah, that would be sick.
right.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a band rehearsal.
Hi, band.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got to go
That's
ask a
big,
band
big,
member
yeah.
if they collect Star Wars toys, or what was their favorite Star Wars toy as a kid.
Not while I rehearse. I'll get
No,
an
mid rehearsal.
I'll get an right. I'll get an answer and share it with you.
All right, we got a question from Luke before you dip, Ryan. What are y'all's dream diorama that I should do next? Oh, that's tough.
Answer.
Oh,
Have you
and then
done,
Brian froze.
have you done Yoda's hut?
Oh, Yoda's hut.
I think Luke
That's not
does have a
bad.
Yoda's hut.
Does he have
It
it?
might be. I don't know how old it is. It might be a little outdated. I'm not sure. That's
Does he have Jedi Council chairs?
That's a good one.
No,
Jedi Council.
Uh,
I don't think. I'm not caught up on my Lane Speeder Luke lore.
Yeah,
I guess.
I haven't looked in a long time since I had to pack my printer away.
Hang on.
I
prefer
would.
using
I
his
always.
website.
I always wanted a
Here's the hut.
The where he chokes Mahdi at the huge council table in the Death Star.
The
Oh,
conference
yes.
table in the break room.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know somebody else has that, and that's been on my,
Mhm.
want to print for a while. I don't know if all
His,
the officers and stuff is on here, but
Luke just redid Thrawn's office too, and that was outstanding. I had a Thrawn's
yes.
office that I had one that was not great.
And it's probably better than the actual packaging version.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like I got the marble and everything. Like it looks awesome.
I think a lot of this stuff is pretty old.
I like the
think.
nativity.
Like all this stuff down here.
Mm-hmm. It's funny how many. Now that I bounce around Maker Lab, it's funny how many people rip off those hex stands.
Oh, and it's off. I see people on TikTok like selling them on TikTok Shop. I'm like, you all are
I
fucking
saw
assholes.
I saw one where he's like, "Yeah, it's an octagon stand." I'm like, "You're an asshole." Like he had just added an extra side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My answer to this question, I'd have to consider it, but off the top of my head, and I think you mentioned it in like a text message, but I can't remember exactly, or maybe like a live chat.
Yeah.
I would love an extended version of the Geonosis display that Count Dooku Django are on, like that platform. So that way, because I have it, you all won't be able to see it, but it's up there, and I have. But it is kind of hard to have Django, Count Dooku, and SBD fit up there because the back of it like comes to a point. So if we could have room, like a square behind it, and maybe extend it a little, so we can have two super battle droids, Count Dooku, Jango Fett, and the Geonosian warriors that are coming. Like I think that would be an extended version of that would be phenomenal.
That's good.
So, but that's where I'm at right now.
Trying to think of what's missing. Like what have I been?
I'm trying to
Right?
think too, honestly.
Yeah, let me watch Revenge of the Sith again, then I'm sure I'll come up with something. Oh, we got the classic, the Brandon notepad.
Zach wants you to 3D print him a Anakin Starfighter.
Yes, that would be great. Preferably Hasbro would just make one, but
Yeah. True.
When I get home, I'm gonna try that huge bazaar that he has. He did the weathering tutorial on it. I think I'm gonna try that one next.
Jedi Temple Archives would be sick, like with that neon, that like light blue.
Especially with AMS.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially with AMS, or you could literally just do like, if you did like the bookshelf on each side in gray, and then you could just have a middle open, so you just print it in blue and then just slide it in the middle. I think that would work.
I always liked how Jedi Survivor did the archives, where it's like just in a mountain.
Yep.
And
It was on
Yeah.
Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah, Jedi Temple Archives is probably up there for me as well.
you could get real fun with all the different busts of all the Jedi too.
Oh yeah, and you could have like battle damaged Jedi Temple Archives, like some of them
Before and
bent,
after,
or
yeah.
like have like the corners of them like kind of scorn and broken off, that.
When Luke did the Luke and Vader Empire one, I like that you could print those poles intact, or you could print it after Vader, slash through it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. One of the few
All right,
things
I'm
that
going-
Hasbro has done after Luke.
Because
And
of Luke,
actually
probably.
did it. Yeah, because of Luke. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go to the loud part. I will update you guys from the road.
All right,
see
man.
you, Brian.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Thanks for
Yeah.
hopping on.
Good hangs later.
See ya.
Has Luke done the trash compactor?
He has, yeah. He has a
have it,
little
yeah.
like with a shelf, a little shelfy one that fits in like a book nook thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I have the trash compactor one. He also has a trash compactor for, what are they called? What is that thing he does with all the Death Star, the station stackers?
Oh, the station stackers, yeah.
he has that version too.
He has the book nook, station stacker, and an actual one, I think.
Yeah.
And do you paint them up with acrylics and stuff?
I don't. I usually don't paint anything. I've only weathered a couple of things, or if I need to paint a little small piece that just has to fit in somewhere, like, but for most of all the 3D prints, I just print. If I have AMS, I'll do it that way, or you just print it in a different color. But if you do have to paint, it's just very little, like touch-ups. It's nothing
Right. Yeah.
crazy.
Speaking of
Yeah. Wash.
speaking of the trash compactor, I saw a post yesterday that said that Leia got in the trash compactor and then went straight to the rebellion. She never changed her clothes. Like she's got to
Yeah.
stink.
Yeah.
Like she's got to smell real bad. Not
And
once
she's
did
just
she,
like, she leaves and she's just dry.
she's just dry.
Yeah.
They're all just dry.
It's still pretty white, the whole outfit.
Right?
You know?
Like there's no
after
stains or whatsoever. Like
literally wading around in trash and
Yeah.
like just totally fine.
it's not that kind of movie, kid.
I always loved it. It wasn't until years after, because I was born in the '70s, so I watched the movies, the original movies, for years, and it wasn't only till about 10 years ago I realized there's that scene where you see the stormtrooper outfits in a pile in the back when when they come out of the trash compactor,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and you see in the background you see like the stormtrooper armor. I never noticed that before, and I was like, no.
Like
wait,
where they
you see
put
the
it when
armor.
they changed
Mhm.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I love about Star Wars is you can watch the movies 100 times, then every time you watch it, you'll notice something different in the background. Like whenever I watched Episode 3 for the 20th
600th
anniversary,
time.
yeah, on the anniversary, like I didn't realize that they actually had like red Jedi Temple guards during the theater scene in the background
Right. Okay.
during Anakin and Palpatine's speech there. So that's pretty cool to see.
Yeah. Well, I've got to go get my wife some food.
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna bounce, but it was fun hanging with you guys. Nice meeting you, Blaster Gas.
Nice to meet you, man.
All right, Mike, you have a good one.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
All right. Bye, Caleb. Bye, Mark.
Bye.
Peace.
Alrighty, do you all want to do your fine editions? Have you all got anything that you all want to chat about and show off a little bit?
Trying to think of what I've even gotten recently.
I don't have anything to show off. I made a list of stuff that I got recently.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing really that exciting. I mean, like I said, it was before I've been noticing, people selling stuff on eBay. And I've been feeling there's maybe some figures that they might never make again, that I don't have. So I was thinking now's a good time to kind of scoop them up. So I got like the Wabian Enforcer, from Force Awakens.
Yep. Force Awakens, yeah.
And I got, is it Jaina Solo?
Mm-hmm.
And I got a Django, like the old Django Fett, because I wanted the backpack.
The Gaming Grace one?
No, the one before then, because he has two jetpacks. He has the jetpack when he's in Camino, and he's got the jetpack when he's in Geonosis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the old one has the Geonosis jetpack. So I got it just to get the jetpack, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I got a secondhand Han and Tauntaun for $50, and I've already got the loot. I've already got one, but I thought, is it Luke's or Han's, which has got the cut off tusk?
Luke's.
Yeah, so I've got two Tauntauns. I'm gonna cut off the tusk of one and give it to Luke. I bought up a bunch of Acolyte figures, actually, because I didn't like Acolyte so much at first, but I rewatched it recently and I thought, actually, it's not so bad. So I thought I'd scoop up those figures while they're going cheap. You can find them pretty cheap.
Yeah, you can find those really cheap for sure.
And I didn't get the Vader Luke Emperor Strikes Back scene thing because I wasn't the only. I don't know. It seemed a bit expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but I got just the diorama parts on eBay for like $20. So I've already got a Luke and a Vader. So I'm just gonna. I swapped the the Dagobah Luke head onto the Bespin body, and it's pretty. It looks pretty good. It looks kind of similar to that scene, you know, with sort of sweaty hair and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to use that look with the diorama parts and the Empire Strikes Back Vader. That'll be my budget version.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all I got. Nothing in the Slimer, so nothing too exciting. Oh no, I got this massive bundle for $80. A trooper bundle. They're selling on eBay for $80. Well, actually, I was selling it for $40 on a bid for bidding, and then he had like opened offers. So I just offered him $80, and he took it. And do you want to hear what was in it for $80?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see the value in this.
Okay, Stormtrooper Luke, Stormtrooper Han, the Scout Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order, the Sand Trooper from the Dewback with the Black Pauldron, the Purge Trooper with the Electro Staff, 2 different Scarif Stormtroopers, the Jedi Patrol Stormtrooper, Old Body Stormtrooper, a Remnant Stormtrooper, the Flame Trooper from Fallen Order, the original trilogy Steel Trooper. It's like a jet trooper thing. I'm not sure what it is. It's got like pipes coming out his helmet. It's not the jet trooper. I don't know if it's some kind of jet trooper from Fallen Order or something.
Is it the one from
Viper
Rebels?
Scout. What's up?
Is it the one from Rebels? And
Could be. I don't know what it is. He's got
It's not the clone pilot, is it? Like the
No. It's like it looks original
The
trilogy,
Stormtrooper?
but it's like a funny helmet with pipes coming out the sides of it.
Oh yeah, that's from. Does it have like an orange?
yeah, the one
Shoulder?
that's from Rebels and Battlefront.
Is it okay?
Yeah, there's like a
that
jump. I think it's called the Jump Trooper or something, right?
Jump
Yeah.
Trooper. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, there's more, right? We're about halfway through. We've got Range Trooper, Death Trooper, Shadow Trooper, the one with the blue bits, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The First Order Snow Trooper, Sith Trooper, Classic TIE Pilot, 2 more First Order Stormtroopers, FN 2187, and then the Shadow Speeder Bike set, you know, with this black Scout Trooper and the black bike.
Mm-hmm.
We got all that for $80. I thought it was a pretty good deal.
I mean, all that for 80? That is.
Hey,
pretty
Zach,
wild.
are you going to pick up that cane that Wilbon showed off the other night on Figure Ball?
A cane? Did he get a cane?
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah,
Am I muted?
I can't hear him.
I can hear it.
No.
Oh, we got Paragon Fuzz in the chat. Marco, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, man.
I can't hear Zach for some reason.
That is odd. Maybe.
I'm like Zoo.
I guess you, Caleb, tell him maybe he should leave and come back.
Zach
Just maybe
says
it'll
maybe you
reset it.
should leave and come back, and maybe it'll reset.
All right.
That's so weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen where one person couldn't hear one person. Fuzz,
That's
what's
weird.
going on, man? If you want to hop on, you can. If you're not busy, you got the link.
I think for me, the only things I've gotten recently have been Lego minifigures, just because I've been at that store so much lately.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all the Star Wars ones?
And I've been trying to collect all the Lego owls. For some reason.
Lego what?
The little owls.
I I've not seen that.
Just the little animals. Most of them are in Harry Potter sets, but
Yeah, I was thinking there's a little mini one from Harry Potter. Yeah, I've seen those ones. Yeah.
there's like 16 different ones, and I've got 11 of them. I finished all the. Finally got all the canon Jedi. I only need one clone commander.
Nice.
Slowly.
You have them all displayed somewhere. Like.
I got some of them displayed in a case, but most of them are just in a tub.
You need to get them displayed, man.
Yeah, I need more space.
Have you got a lot of ships to go with it, like to go with them?
Yeah, all those are pretty much packed up. The only one I've got out right now is Cad Bane Speeder, or not Cad Bane, Cobb Vanth Speeder.
Okay,
came-
nice.
Cad Bane.
What about you, Zach? You got anything good recently?
I got Bray Wyatt Ultimate. Oh, Mark's back. Let me.
Did you see all the people they released today?
I did see that. Mark, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen where one person couldn't hear a specific person on stream. But I did see that they released all the Wyatts, which was kind of great. I mean, they never were doing anything great with them. Like they had that feud with,
MFT.
I guess, yeah, with those guys, and then it never really did anything too great. I think living up to like whenever somebody like Bray leaves, like normally they leave, normally they don't pass away, but like feeling like a character that good, like trying to have somebody else replicate it, even though it's not the same character, a lot of times it doesn't work, and it clearly didn't. But I love Bray Wyatt, and this is his debut look. And I always said I don't collect anything modern for wrestling because if I do, it's just too much to buy and collect. I feel like because it means like the well is too deep, like the rabbit hole is just too far. So I've stuck to like classic stuff. But this is the most modern figure that I have, and I always said, if they ever did like a debut cult leader version of Bray Wyatt, then I'd get it. So I think I'm gonna have him with the hat on, with the luau shirt, and then walking down with the lamp. So do love me some Bray Wyatt, but that's really, all I've gotten. And of course, I got the Django Fett in the shelf in the display.
Oh wow,
looking pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't see they released Kairi Sane.
Yeah, they. I guess it keeps coming out.
It just says she's believed to be among the departures. And the Motor City Machine Guns. Alistair Black and Zelina Vega.
I did get a couple. Let me grab these. A couple of NECA horror figures. Some Jason ones. We got Jason from Part 4, and then Jason from Part 2. But unfortunately, Jason from Part 2, which I was really hyped about, he, let me make myself big. They gave him 2 right hands, unfortunately. So he looks awful. And somebody is selling one on eBay with just the figure, no accessories, for $16 plus shipping, I think. They can make it like $27 after everything. But I offered the guy $12 plus shipping to make it $20 because I'm like, I'll pay $20 to make this figure have 2 anything hands, but not anything more than that.
Make him an offer just for the hand.
Yeah, I mean, $20 I feel like is good enough. Like 12 plus shipping, because nobody's gonna buy that thing for $27 with no accessories. And I'd offered it twice, and he didn't respond to my offer either time. So, either he's just...
You quite often find on these eBay and stuff, people have an inflated idea of the value of the things you're selling,
Yeah. That's very much true. And I get people want, like, value for their stuff. Like, whenever I sell online, I don't really want to... I usually look at what the listing prices are than what it sells for, and then I try to go below everything by a couple dollars, so that way I'm the one that people buy. whenever
Yeah.
I sell something. It usually works. I think that's a good strategy. Because that way your stuff's not sitting on there for 2 or 3 months. And
Exactly.
I'm usually pretty good at whenever I sell stuff, getting it to go pretty quickly by doing that strategy. Because I would rather sell something fast for just a little under what I could probably get for it, instead of have it sit in a drawer for 4 months until somebody pays, I guess
Yeah.
exactly what it's worth.
Yeah, you see people that are overcharging, and you keep an eye on it. And you think surely eventually they're gonna break, But you see it still there months later, and you're like, what are they doing with it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, that's really it. I mean, I did get that Michael Myers Trick or Treat Studios figure that's like separate from the NECA. And then I did get that Star Wars Unleashed Darth Vader, and that was at the local toy shop. So, but other than that, not a whole lot of fine additions for me lately. Just like I said, I've been holding off because, we've been house shopping, and it's kind of been a little bit of a nightmare because we had an accepted offer on a house, and then that got canceled, and then so it was like I thought we were moving, then we weren't moving, and then it's just been a mess. So I haven't been buying a whole lot
not a
of
good
stuff.
time to be stocking up.
I know, yeah. Not a good time to be buying a house either, because interest rates and home prices are just through the roof. But
Yeah, maybe you're better
but
just waiting a bit, eh?
yeah, I think we're just ready to like upgrade the house because we bought this house in 2019, and we're just at a spot like personally, financially. I think we're ready for a good upgrade. It's just finding the right home is frustrating because we'll tour one. Like today, we toured 2 houses, and one of them's like, it's a lot of these houses, like they're great homes, like they're great for people, but for us to move, since we don't need to move, it has to be
An upgrade.
worth. It has to be like something we both truly, truly love. And if there's anything that we don't really like about it that can't be fixed, then it's probably not worth it. Um,
Yeah.
So, and we're in a position where we don't have to move, so we can be as picky as we want with it. So, but also like looking at figure rooms, because the one we had an accepted offer on, the room was going to be smaller than this. So that's when I was like, okay, I need to stop buying things just in case whenever we move, I can cut back on things, and I'm not cutting back on things that I literally just bought and have to just ship out, like sell, still new in the box. Because it'd just be such a waste to buy it and then just get rid of it for a little less. So I was like, I'll hold off until we move, and then, I would really try to reevaluate what I buy and what I collect. But everything's just been kind of up in the air lately. So that's why I haven't gotten more Pokemon blockies, is because I love them, and I think I'm going to get them, but I do have the starters on pre-order, but I think I'm just going to stick with Charizard and those 3 starters for now. Because I really wanted Machamp. I had him and Scyther in my cart on AliExpress to buy, but then I was like I don't know if I'll have room, to display a lot of other stuff. So
They don't take
but
up too much space.
no, not at all. But yeah, and then, but the house we toured today, the figure room would be, fairly large. So I was like, well, maybe I'll have even more room because I don't even use all the room in this room, which is nice. I have like the whole wall here that's relatively empty. That I got to put a new Hot Toys shelf for because I'm already like pretty maxed out in this display with my autographs up here, and then 3 Hot Toys. I don't really want to go more than 3 or 4 Hot Toys per shelf, so it stays clean. So I got 3 Hot Toys here, 2 there, and 3 down there.
Oh, that's nothing.
Is that the case Mike or Wilbon found on Amazon?
Yeah, so when I went to Wilbon's house, he had one of these, and then a corner display, the same version but a corner one. So then I bought it, and then when Mike saw how good it was when I bought it, he bought one.
Okay.
Yeah, and
because it's on my list, like on Amazon, and it went on sale recently. It's like $170 instead of $200. So
yeah, it's funny. They sell them on TikTok Shop too, and they
Oh,
usually
really?
they sell them on TikTok Shop too. And I did a video that got 14,000 views that I made $18 per sale, which was pretty crazy. But
Huh.
only like 12 people ended up buying it. But like whenever you think of like if it got like I forget, it got so many views. I think it's over like 20,000 views now, or maybe 40,000 views. But it's like if you'd told me 40,000 people would see it, like if 200 people buy it, that's so much freaking money. But 12 people bought it, and that's still a good amount of like just free cash. But you know the fact that it was only like 12, I was a little disappointed. But that's still free money, and they go on sales on there all the time. So I'm actually gonna pick another one up through that. And they have a corner display because I still gotta. I have this Darth Vader here. That's, you know, that hot toy that is
That's
too
crazy,
big to fit in the
Yep.
glass shelf.
It looks kind of precariously perched, Zach. Is it okay up there?
Yeah.
Is it gonna
Yeah,
fall or?
No, he's perfect. He's
Okay.
been standing there for a while. So the cape has like feet also.
Oh,
So it basically has 4 feet. It has the 2 figure feet, and then the cape also has a sort of stands.
mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, he's balanced up there pretty well. But he's too.
That's
The
amazing,
cape is
yeah.
too big to fit in this display. So I've been looking at a corner display that has adjustable height glass shelves, which is really nice. But I think that's gonna run me like 170 maybe. So I mean, it's not terrible, but it does go on sale for like 150 every now and then. But the black color, is out of stock right now, and I missed.
For the
out on
corner
that.
shelf.
For the corner display that has the adjustable height.
Okay, and the shelves are only glass on the corner one.
I've looked at a couple of different ones. I don't exactly remember. I think so. But with this one, the Brotard corner, this is a different in general. So the Brotard corner one looks just like this, except corner. I'm talking about a different brand corner.
Oh, for the
display.
corner. Okay.
Yeah. They kind of run together, but this corner, I think the corner display for the regular Brotar has the same height. It's just shaped to fit in a corner. So
Okay.
he still wouldn't fit in that one. That's why
I get
didn't.
it.
Yeah. So I had to look at a different brand that had adjustable height shelves, or it had like a really big opening for that figure. So it's just crazy that you buy a super expensive hot toy, and because that hot toy doesn't fit in a shelf, I'm gonna have to buy a shelf specifically for that hot toy.
See, and that would
You know?
my OCD would get me with like the corner shelves being at different heights than the one next to it on the wall. That's just me. I mean,
Yeah, because I think it did say like that corner, the Brotar corner display, it's the same height, but that other shelf, it was.
but the Protar wouldn't work because the shelves are fixed height, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
And then with that other display, it was a taller shelf, like 71 inches, which is taller. I think this is 60, if I'm correct. So I would just have to get over it. Like, it would mess with me too. But
Okay.
that's why I was kind of thinking with the house that we did have an offer accepted on, that was going to go in the corner right when you open the door. There was like a hallway. I was going to put it in that corner and then like have the other hot toys kind of separated on a different part. So that way that wasn't an issue. But then we're not getting that house now. So
have you seen the new Remnant? Well, I know there's a Remnant Snow Trooper hot toys.
With the mask.
Yeah, they got. Have you seen it, Zach? Well, they talked about it on Figure Ball the other night, but have you seen the pictures
of the hot toys?
The Hot Toys Remnant Snow Trooper.
Yes.
It comes with
I
two
did.
heads. One so it can look like Empire with the little whatever cowl or whatever. The one without it. So, I'm just wondering how accurate it is. How the rest of the costume, how accurate that is to Empire.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like I remember reading that Coffee said. Let me share this.
You guys are doing a Hot Toys Cantina, right? Saturday?
Yes, tomorrow night. So
Okay.
Tune
I can't
in,
catch
8
it
p.m.
live,
Eastern
but
tomorrow. Yeah, no worries.
I'm interested to see what if it is, if how accurate it is to Empire.
I feel like they didn't change anything in the costume too much, so
No.
I mean, this looks like Empire to me, so I think I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
with that. But I'd have to ask somebody who's an expert on the armor. I mean, let me just pull it up. Imperial Snowtrooper. So let me compare here.
What else was there? He talked about a Force Awakens Poe Dameron, I think, and
It's a little bit different, but not much different. It's got the few. I think it's a little bit different. No, maybe not.
So it has the 3 red. All right, so follow me if you can. The 3
buttons,
red
yeah.
dots on the right side, and then it has a little panel in the middle of the chest, and then a little part off to the left. And then so that's pretty much the same here.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom, this has a gray circle on the belly. And this has... Yeah, they kind of have that circle on the belly, but it looks like it's a little bit more white. But I think that's just... That's kind of fine still. I don't think that's that big of an issue. And everything else looks...
Yeah. It's
I
pretty much
like
the same.
the undersuit is like gray and not as
Yeah,
like
it's
brown
like
or
tan
tan
color.
as
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because there's definitely a clear difference. So I think this is as...
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's
Yeah, I
close.
think this is
I'm
good.
not like some others, but that's close enough for me to pass for Empire.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the boots, and it looks like they have like those are strapped down the same as well. It's just hard. I know it's hard for you all to see like this boot in the back here, but it does have like those horizontal straps,
Mm-hmm.
and this one
think it's
does
the
too. I
same,
wish I could
yeah.
zoom in on this, but I can't.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Yeah, I don't think if they changed anything, I don't think they changed a whole lot on it. So
Wait, does he have his little backpack thing?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got
Yeah, he
back.
Oh, I
does.
see it. Okay.
Yep. There should be a better image. Yeah, the backpack right there.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you had me nervous there for a second. I was like, I don't see the backpack, and then
Wait, and that's not for pre-order yet, is it?
I don't think they put this one up yet. No, none of the ones they revealed last night either
Okay.
are up. Which, of course, I'm so excited for those. I was gonna ask Caleb. Mark, do you get any of the Hot Toys or no?
I've got about 15 of them, maybe a little more.
Wow.
It's mostly like I'm a Boba Fett fan, so I've got Counter Colors one. I've got one where he can change between Empire and Return of the Jedi, and then I've got a Mythos Boba Fett. He comes with like a poncho thing and some lightsabers. I've got Django. I've got the clone Shock Trooper. That's my favorite Legion, the red and white.
Yep.
Fennec Shan, Cobb Vance, the new Boba Fett from Mando or the Book of Boba Fett. So yeah, I've got the Obi-Wan and the Mandalorian armor from the Clone Wars. So yeah,
That's a good one.
What's your favorite Boba?
It's got to be the Kenner Colors one because, like, I was 7 when Star Wars came out, 8 maybe, and that was my favorite figure as a kid. And I remember mail ordering it, and it got delayed because of the firing jetpack or rocket, and it took forever to get to me. But I just loved that figure as a kid, and
It was one of the Kenner figures. It was one of the best sculpts.
yeah. Well,
I
and
mean,
paint too. You'd think of
And the
those
paint,
figures.
exactly. Yeah.
Lots of paint hits on it. So, yeah, I just and I love the color scheme. I prefer Empire over Return of the Jedi, which is funny
Yeah,
because
me
as a
too,
kid,
me
I
too.
liked the Return of the Jedi with the colored backpack and everything. But no, as I got older, I'm like, no, I like the simplicity.
The
It's more
classic.
muted colors of the Empire version.
Mm-hmm. So
Do you have the original Kenner figures?
I have some from when I was a kid, like 40 or so.
Right, nice.
They're in the old what do you call it? There was a Darth Vader collector case.
Yep.
Right,
Travel
yeah.
case.
Yeah, and the shape is that you pop it open and you got put some
All
figures
the
on the
names and
inside.
stuff.
Yeah, with the stickers. Yeah.
How's your Boba holding up? Because I find like the Bobas, I plastic with the bobas. Quite often they're kind of melty, the bobas. And the paint, it's hard to get ones with good paint.
The ones from '77.
Yeah. How's yours
I
holding
don't know.
up?
I had, you know what? He is out in my little room. I have him out, but I don't think he's one that I've, that has started to break down. So I have I've been meaning to send it to Nate and Justin, but the what was his name? Archer from Toy Soldiers, the lion looking one, right?
I think so, yeah.
And I've got a couple of those, and I picked one up the other day because I gotta send it to him, but I picked one up the other day and it feels like sticky, so I'm sure it's
starting to degrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that, because it kind of reminds you of how your collection is not forever.
No, you're right, but it's like my first figure ever was Chewbacca, right, from Star Wars,
Yeah, that was one of
and
mine as well. Yeah.
I've still got it, and it's like,
pretty good.
it's almost 50 years old, right? Like an action figure, a plastic figure that I had as a kid, and I mean,
they were tough, those figures.
Yeah. And I had a brother 2 years younger than me, and so he was into it. So, I mean, we every once in a while get out our figures and have a little war or, whatever.
Hell
so
yeah.
Do you know what I find funny about those figures is how small they seem now? Because as a kid, they seemed like Black Series size.
Yeah. And that's why that Mike has said it. Like, that's why he likes the Black Series, because they fit his hand, right, Zach?
Yeah.
Like a 3/4 inch did as a kid.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. No. Exactly. That's good. Yeah, because they seemed so big then, and they're so tiny now. It's crazy. But I always think that one reason I'm not into the vintage collection so much is because I feel like that scale works better in a kind of more simplified style. When you try and put all the detail into a tiny little figure, it just kind of looks kind of skinny and fragile and stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's like what Jake from For Lambda Zuckus was saying on our podcast. He kind of thinks TVC should be cheaper and not as detailed, and it would be perfect. Because they're trying to make it like a super realistic 3 3/4 figure. Like, sometimes doesn't really work all that well.
They're trying to
and
do
then it makes it
like mini Black
like
Series
super
figures.
expensive. So yeah, and they're like $20 now here in the U.S. So it's just I couldn't imagine spending $20 on a TVC figure. Like, I know, like, values and the eye of the beholder. Like, of course, people can't imagine paying $300 for a 12-inch Star Wars doll. But hey, value. Everybody has their own perceived value. But $20 just seemed, and I know $20 these days doesn't even go that far. But $20 for TVC just feels so high.
I feel like at that scale they should have just stuck to the 5 POA. The figures, some of the figures they made in the Force Awakens and the Last Jedi and the Solo line, they brought out OT figures and stuff in that line as well, and they were really good figures. Because they didn't have the articulation, but at that scale, I don't think you need the articulation so much. Most people keep them. A lot of collectors in that scale, they keep them in box anyway.
But there are some amazing TVC figures. I mean, really, like some.
Yeah, there are.
Sure.
The head sculpts and that face printing, like, I mean, I've seen some that are just better than the Black Series, and it's and the articulation they package a figure that small nowadays too
is amazing.
Yeah.
We got a late joiner. Pletho always seems to join pretty late. Pletho, how's it going? Thanks for hopping in.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Hey, man.
Pletho, meet Marco, and Marco, meet Pletho.
Yeah, good to meet you, Marco.
Nice to meet you, man. Where are you?
I'm on the West Coast in the U.S.
Okay.
Marco, are you into those 70s Battlestar Galactica figures?
I was
the
tempted.
release.
I was tempted because I actually started watching the old Battlestar Galactica not that long ago, and then like literally like a month later, the figures came out. I'm like, oh man.
That
It was
that's
destiny,
that. What do they call their ship?
the kind of X-wing style one.
Yeah.
I don't
God, what's
remember.
that called?
It's a cool ship.
Anyway,
It's a cool ship,
yeah, it is. So, and I remember again, watching that as a kid. So,
and it's so closely related to Star Wars, you know. Because what was the guy Dykstra? He went off and he was working on that, wasn't he?
Yep.
And so yeah, it's tempting. Another line to get into.
right?
Philip asks, "What if Hasbro went all in on the Star Wars budget in one line? Like, part of me thinks I messed up going so hard on the Black Series, not knowing that TVC is how you really build a setting without 3D printing and painting." Um, if they did one line, it would have to be their more popular line, I would assume, and that would be everybody knows Black Series sells better technically. I know like TVC does the HasLabs better because it's more in line for bigger items like that. I mean, that would be great. Yeah, that would be more items for Black Series for me, which I would love. But I think two lines is fine because there are so many Star Wars fans that are split. Some people want 3/4 and some people want 6 inch. So
Yeah.
I think
I think
having
it.
two lines is for Star Wars is still the way to go for Hasbro.
I think it kind of depends on how you collect too, because a lot of them. I'm not into the world building and 3D printing. I don't have a 3D printer, and I don't know. I don't. That's just not how I collect. Now I know a
Yeah,
lot of people do, and that's fine. That's great. That's great for their collections, building scenes or dioramas or whatever. I'm more like Zoo, where I just got my figures, on the shelf, and you
You
know,
take you take you take more vehicles though, would you not?
I guess it depends on what vehicles. Like I had the snow speeder and got it when
Oh,
it came out,
I love that, man. I
and
love
I
that.
love the snow speeder design. But
Don't tell me you sold it,
well, yeah,
dude.
yeah. So
Oh man.
and again, I'm just changing everyone says it, right? Every time there's a price increase, you get more selective and choosy, and that's me. I mean, what's my limit? I don't have one. I have to adjust how I collect.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
yeah,
so if it's something I want, it's something I want, and I mean, is that bad? Well, I don't know. Some people might see it that way, but that's just how I collect. So
I don't know, man. I would if I had to get rid of like a whole bunch of another collection to make space for more Black Series vehicles, I would do it. Just because I would take all the vehicles they gave us, but I'd love to have like if they did like an AT or something, somehow find space for it. Like I'd love to have these giant vehicles. I think it'd be so cool.
do you got a barn on your property to store this thing?
I live in a small flat in Edinburgh.
It would be massive on a 6-inch
I
scale
know.
at it.
I don't know. Hang it from the ceiling or something. I don't know. I'd have to have it. Like, I mean, just I love all the vehicles from the OT, and if I had like giant scale ones to fit the Black Series figure,
yeah,
oh, I'd love that.
yeah.
I've
Black
got
Series
all the
vehicles would be great, but
I've got all the vehicles I've brought out, and all the creatures, and all the kind of big stuff that they've
mhm.
brought out. I love it all.
Pletho, did you have you gotten any more of the blockies in?
Have you done one of those, Zach?
I think Pletho unmuted himself, but then we still can't hear. I only have the Charizard one right now. I have a couple on
Oh,
pre-order
so
through
but
Big
none
Bad.
from Star Wars.
No, none from Star Wars. Like the Maul, or not the Maul, the Vader, or the Stormtrooper, or anything like that.
Yeah,
I ordered
interested.
the.
I'm not
I
sure if
ordered
I'll
the
pick
Luke
one up.
Hand.
They do look really cool, and yes, I do think they're worth $15. But
he was crazy. That was a horrible because that like Legos. I love Legos. I know they're expensive, but it's not just a toy. You get to build it, and that is so much fun for me, at least. You
yeah,
know,
I'll say the blocky Star Wars are much more worth $15 than Lego is worth $300 any day of the week. I'll say even when it's finished building and whenever you're building it, like paying that much for Legos is crazy. I mean, I know people are into Legos, but I just think there's like the price is so high. But
Yeah.
But Pletho, can you hear me? Are you there? I don't know. Can anybody else hear Pletho? I can't hear Pletho. Oh, now he's muted. But anyways,
he's big
Yeah,
into Pokemon, right?
yeah, I think he's got some of the Pokemon blockies,
I
which I
bought a
plan
bunch
on
of
getting
them
some
from.
more of them
I
eventually.
bought a bunch of them for my kids because I kind of missed the Pokemon thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but my kids are into them, so I was showing them, and they were like, "Yeah, they're quite cool," and I'm like, "They're really cool," and they're like, "You like Pokemon, yeah?" But they don't really like. They're not that bothered about figures, really. So I wanted them, so I got them for them
Mm-hmm.
to buy them.
Oh,
So
sweet.
they've got a bunch of Pokemon now. Just all the main ones, like the what is it, Pikachu and Bulbasaur, and all the kind of main ones. You can buy a box
Mm-hmm.
on eBay. I bought like the box with like 6, and then I bought a couple more. Yeah, they're super cheap, and the kids had fun building them and stuff. Although
Yeah.
one of my
Also,
boys
they're like
used
super easy builds.
like when you put the sticker on, you peel the sticker off, it's like all the holes come off. Is that right?
Uh huh.
So you just
Yeah.
put it in. So
You
one of my
can,
sons,
yeah.
he was
So
trying to
you
put all
plug
the
all the
holes
stuff
back.
in.
He was trying to put all the holes back because he didn't want all the holes on the base.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, and then it got a little too tedious for how long I wanted. Like, luckily the middle didn't come up because on the bottom there are holes in the middle. I
Yeah.
was gonna fill these other ones in, but I was like, you know what? I just don't have time for this. I just like stopped and I'm like not looking back. So, but maybe Pletho will join back. I don't know if his mic was having some issues or not.
Mark, did you say you got any new stuff recently?
Like recent pickups. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, fine editions.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry. What did I get? I got a couple of GI Joes classified series. I'm trying to think. There was. Holy
Do you
crap!
have any
There
of the
was
mask? Do you have any of the mask figures?
Mask. No, no. I mean that would have been probably the
I
end
had
of my collecting days as a kid.
right. Yeah, I had a few of
But
them. Came up,
no, yeah, as a kid mainly Star Wars and then GI Joes, Adventure People before Star Wars. If you remember those, the Fisher Price.
Right. No. Well, they were. No, I was born in '77, so
Okay.
yeah.
But no Mask. So anyway, I got the GI Joe Soldier, the Special Forces one. And then Crimson Guard female.
Nice.
So
Pletho, you there?
How about now?
Oh, we got you. We got you.
Nice.
There we go. Have you gotten any more of the Pokemon blockies or the
Not
Star Wars
since
blockies? You into those?
I haven't gotten any of the Star Wars ones. I'm not sure if I would necessarily want to pick them up because they're small. If they
Yeah.
were a little bit better scaled with the SHF and Black Series that I have, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe if there's one that just looks cool, kind of as its own thing.
Yeah, I think they
The
make
last
good desk
Pokemon
figures. I still don't have one, but I know when I go to Walmart and I see it, if I see the Stormtrooper sitting there, it's going to be really hard to pass up.
Yeah. The last Pokemon I got were the Nidoking and Machamp.
Those Han and Luke Stormtrooper disguise ones look good.
Yeah, I've ordered them.
Yeah.
I like them as a standalone because obviously they're kind of cartoony and stuff. I think they'll look good just on their own. I like the way they've got the hand holding the helmet as a separate piece. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Plus, though, the one thing about Machamp, I wish he was more muscular. Like, his arms are just big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish he had more defined muscles on his arms.
He's a little
Passed I'm on.
He's a little soft and tiny, but
Yeah. Well, he looks like he has more of like an NFL defensive tackle body than like a linebacker body. Like I feel like he should have really defined muscles.
How did you
But I do
guys
think
get,
he looks good, so I think I'm gonna.
how did you guys get into
I'm
Pokemon? Was it through video games or cards, or how did you get into Pokemon?
Yeah, it was primarily the video games when I was a kid for sure. Like I played a good bunch of them then, and then the cards I had a decent amount of them. If I would have known they'd be worth what they are now, of course I would have held on to them all.
Gave all mine to my cousin.
Damn.
What did you start playing on? Was it the Game Boy Advance, or what did you first play on?
Yeah, I think the first one might have been Game Boy Color.
Mine was Game Boy Color.
And then that was like maybe, was that like I guess silver and gold, and then
blue and
yellow,
blue and
blue
red.
and yeah, and then on the Game Boy I had silver, no, I had heart gold, and then but I never really played it. Actually, I have the Pikachu Game Boy Advance SP up in my bedroom right now. I had my little brother dig through our belongings and get that out, and he found a heart gold in there, which was cool. So I might try to replay that soon. But my favorite games as a kid were Fire Red and Emerald. So I love all of those.
Most people I've asked have said that.
Yeah, those are really, really popular games, Fire Red and Emerald.
That must be kind of at the height of its gaming.
Yeah, that was like that 2004 era, like, and then Ruby Sapphire, Pletho, correct me if I'm wrong, that was like 2002, 03 maybe, right around that era. That time.
I'm not sure. The last one I played when I was younger was Gold and Silver. And then later I came back around and played like Fire Red, which, correct me, I think is just like an update of Red.
Yeah.
In the new engine or whatever. And then Heart Gold and Soul Silver were kind of similar for Gold and Silver. I think I want to say after Gold and Silver was Ruby and Sapphire. But I'm not too sure after that.
Do you guys have the cards? Did you collect the cards?
I have I think most of the ones I had when I was a kid still.
Yeah, I had cards, but I didn't get too big into them. So, I mean, I wish I would have, knowing what they're worth now.
Yeah, we took our boys to a card show, a card fair or something, and he sold one for like $200 or something. I couldn't believe it. I was like, for a card? I had no idea that you went for that kind of money.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean,
Might
like
have
the
to go through
PSA 10 Charizard, yeah, like, cards are crazy. My cousin ripped a new pack, and he pulled a $400 Charizard, like, raw. And if it gets graded at 10, it's worth like $3,000. It's just insane.
Wow.
It was a really cool card. It was like all gold and like really, I guess, holographic, you'd call it. Oh yeah, I just noticed this comment, this chat. Fisher Price pirate ship, and then the castle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was peak. I used to have, so there was a pirate ship I had, and I would have General Grievous and like the Jedi, and they would fight. That was like my battle destination for my small figures, was like the pirate ship.
Nice.
So that was always a lot of fun. Then I had the castle that like shot the ball, That stuff was awesome. Being a kid in the '90s was great.
You guys don't
And I
get
got to
Playmobil,
experience
do
life before technology for a little bit, you know.
you? Yeah, it was pretty good actually. It was kind of more peaceful somehow. Get to use your imagination a lot more.
So
Honestly, yeah.
the main thing I collect is like the Dragon Ball SHF, and it's funny because back in the day, like it was on a schedule on Toonami, and I don't know, there was just like very little access to information about it outside of that. And so like
Yeah.
the way I learned about a lot of the forms and the characters and their designs and what they looked like was like the figures and the packaging on the figures, and that was it.
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
Yeah, I couldn't get on the internet and like
Pletho,
search images.
I sold Full Power Frieza to Wilbon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw he got that one.
Yep, I was the one that sold it to him, and because I kind of decided, I was like, I think I'm good with just the final form Frieza. You know, just the normal, the one that I have, and
Did
the
you see
Full Power
the-
one was cool, and I did see the new one they're doing. But I think I'm good with the one I have. Like I have it in a good pose, and I think it looks good enough.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, people kind of rag on that figure just because it's old, but I still think it's pretty good. I don't know.
yeah, I like it. It's in our. Let me grab it. Like I think this is a good Frieza. Let me make myself big here. Oh. I think the color on it is really good. It's a little different in the light, but I think this is a great Frieza still. Like I love. So.
Wait, so the one you sold Wilbon was newer than that?
Yeah, and it was like super buff. Like imagine this character, but
no, I
if it take-
think he showed it off the other day.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
if this character took steroids and got like 1999 Triple H size or 2001 Triple H size, then that's what it looked like. I sold it to him for $90, so below market value. Pretty much I don't remember what that one retailed for, but
I think it was around that.
yeah, I was like, hey, $90 to go towards a hot toy payment. Like, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
What's next to get paid off or shipped?
Ooh, that's a good question. Tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
All right.
Toys Cantina
All right.
first. No, I think it'll be. Right now, I'm paying off the Darth Vader operation table and the Palpatine, which I don't know exactly when these are supposed to ship.
Which
This one will be
Palpatine?
done in June. The episode 3, the one where he's. I'll share the screen. Not the one where he's fighting Yoda, but the one where he's fighting, like, has the one versus Mace Windu. This one. I just love this look so much. This
Yeah,
is like
it's a good
my
one.
ideal Palpatine, prequel look.
I currently only have 3 left to ship, or payments, or payment plans, I should say.
And I have like $62 in rewards, so whenever Gree and Yoda go up,
Me too.
heck yeah, I'm ready.
I've got CC10 on a payment plan, Sergeant Hound on a payment plan, and Empire Strikes Back Han Solo.
I'm gonna buy that one, but the Empire Han. But I'm waiting for it just to show up at my local shop so I can get, because I have $50 off there. I can only use 25 at a time though, so I'm gonna get $25 off. But then every $225 you spend in the store, you get another $25 off. And I've racked up so many points because I bought 2 Darth Mauls from that store, one for me, one for Wilbon, and that was like $600 and something. So I just have a ton of rewards for that place. So I'm gonna buy Han from them, so that way I can use $25 off and recoup my $25. Get another $25 off by buying it through them. So
I still need to find a crosshair. Crosshair's the only member of the Bad Batch I don't have.
Is he an expensive one?
I think. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll keep an eye out because my local shop has a bunch of Hot Toys. I haven't noticed a Crosshair though. I think they have a couple Bad Batch ones, but I'll check for you next time.
I missed out on the tech when it came out, and had to go to eBay. You know, and it started at like $325, $350, brand new, and then I just waited because I was waiting to see if I can get one cheaper, and it kept going up. Tech, and finally I found one for $295, which is not much more than retail.
I've been on the wait list for Crosshair for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt that'll convert. Hopefully they re-release it or something. But I don't know.
Wait, and you recently sold your Airborne Trooper, right, Zach? Was that you?
I sold that one to Wilbon too, so
Okay.
I'm just taking Wilbon for everything he's worth.
Wait, and you're getting the points at your store, your comic store. He's getting shafted.
I did give Wilbon the Airborne for retail, which was like $100 cheaper than it goes on secondary market. So I just got back what I paid for it, which I was happy with.
So what it was just more of an impulse buy or what?
Kinda, honestly, because I bought that whenever I was locked into doing only episode 3 Hot Toys. And because they announced him and Cody together, and I knew I was getting Cody. So I ordered Cody, and then at the time, I didn't realize the Airborne was limited to 3,000 like Cody was, and then I was told that it was limited to 3,000. So I'll place the order like, oh, well, if I'm getting it, I need to get it now. So I'll place the order, and then after that, I decided, I guess I am going to do more than just episode 3 Hot Toys. And if I didn't, I wouldn't have this amazing Darth Maul, and I think the Darth Maul is the one that broke me. And then I wouldn't have the Jango Fett, and I think they look incredible on the shelf. And then so when I decided not to do only episode 3, that's when I realized I didn't really need the Airborne Trooper, because he's definitely a background clone. And I decided
I'm with Mike though. I don't know if I like that helmet anymore.
I like the helmet, but my thing about it was, I decided I want 4 clones. I want the 3 that I have, which are the Coruscant Guard, Cody, and the 501st. And then if they ever made a new Gree. And then Gree was on a leak list. And then now they made a Gree. But I'll probably say this on the show tomorrow night. Hot Toys Cantina, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, this YouTube channel. For the people watching.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. If they ever... The Galactic Marine is one of my favorite clones. And if they ever make a Galactic Marine Hot Toy, or a 41st Elite Scout Clone Trooper Hot Toy, I might break. They might get me. So I might be going back on my word already, but we'll see. For now, I'm good with just the 4 with Gree.
How many Hot Toys do Wilbon and Coffee have? Do you know?
10 501st clones. That would be crazy. A Hot Toys clone army would be insane. I think Wilbon is just under 30. I think, and then, or around 30. And I think Coffee might be close to 40. But I'm not 100% sure. I only have 9. Right.
Hey, does Hot Toys Cantina have an email?
It does not, but you can just email.
Ask the question.
Yeah, maybe if we actually continue to do it monthly, then maybe I can get an email for it. But
let's see how many I have.
Well, the question for you, Caleb, is how many do you have, and then how many do you have on display? Because I know you get them and keep them in the box.
The only reason they're in the box is because I have to pack them up to make a kid's room.
Well, I know, but
but they were.
That wall behind you looks empty. You can put those big bracket shelves there.
Yeah, because my wife would love those in the living room.
I mean,
have kids, they said.
Yeah, right.
Don't do it. How many have you got, man? Well, you counting? Sorry, I didn't realize. Oh my god.
He's still counting. This is about to be a really high number.
I have 41 with 3 more on order.
Wow.
Damn.
And I'm not
So
on
how many
Black
do you have
Series.
on display?
At the moment, none.
Oh,
So
surely you
what's
can
the
have
plan?
one in rotation or something, no?
So what's the plan here? Are you holding them just for when you like get a bigger house or an upgrade?
Yeah, as soon as we get out of this apartment. Yeah,
Are y'all planning to do that soon or?
yeah, we're working
Oh yeah.
on getting things. And
Is there a
Scores
theme
better.
to your collection? Mostly prequels, or
I've got a lot of the clones. Like I said, I've got all but Crosshair for the Bad Batch.
okay?
I've got all the prequel Jedi they've released recently: Plo Koon, Kit Fisto, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan and Anakin, Ahsoka, and Darth Maul from Season 7. And then I've got like a couple of the Marvel ones.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I've got Legolas from Lord of the Rings. And then I've got Han and stuff on pre-order. So
Yeah. So you said you had 41 and 3 more on order?
and then
Damn.
I've got a lot of like the Mandalorian. So I got Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, Axe, Casca, Finnick,
Mm-hmm.
all those main people. And it all started with Captain Rex. It just went,
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope. You know, I think I've done a really good job limiting myself with what I buy, since I only have 9, and then I have 4 on order, and then I guess Yoda and Gree will be 6. I think I have 4. Yeah, I have Anakin, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, and Sidious. Yeah, so that's my 4 I have on order. And it's funny, like whenever everything gets here, I'm gonna have 4. So I'll have Anakin, Episode 3 Darth Vader, Battle Damage Vader, and a normal Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. So 4 of like my 13 hot toys are gonna be Anakin or Vader related. So that's a good ratio. I like that ratio. So if I have 100 hot toys, 25 of them need to be either Vader or Anakin, and I'll be happy.
I have 1 Anakin and 1 Darth Vader.
Out of 41,
I
what
have
what Anakin do you have? Is
It's
it
not a
the?
big enough. It's not a high enough ratio.
Yeah, that ratio is really small. I'm liking that.
I have
How many Anakin? There can't be that many Anakins, is there? Like, how many different Anakins?
I mean,
can you get?
I've got
there's
that
Attack
one.
of the Clones. Oh, the Clone Wars one. Yeah, there's a couple different Anakins out there, especially some older ones. And they've done like, I think the first Episode 3 hot toy they made was an Anakin. Maybe I know they did a SDCC one in 2018, so it's been a while. And they did like 3 different artisan versions of Anakin, so there's a bunch of them out there. But those were all limited too, like the con exclusive ones.
Right.
When are you going to buy the quarter scale Darth Vader?
I can't do it. I can't do it. I couldn't do a quarter scale. Like those things are just. If I had a giant house that had a giant, what do they call it, a foyer, you know, where you walk in, like the ceiling is
Or
like
a true man cave?
100 foot high. I would have like a hallway that has like quarter scale stuff going down it, but even I don't want to spend that much money on collectibles. I feel I could have all the money in the world, and I would be good with just like, I mean, I guess maybe you get a quarter scale thing, but I wouldn't want to spend that much money. I feel like once you start spending that much money on stuff, that's a little excessive. just
I
for
really wanted.
me
I
personally.
saw in the States they were selling like a life-size R2, like fairly cheap at some store you've got there. Did you see that?
Oh, I don't think I.
There's
What's
some
fairly
kind of
cheap to
store.
you?
Well, for a life-size R2, it was like I don't know, $200 or something. It was,
Oh,
and
there's no way.
it looked really good. And it was some I don't know the name of the store, but some store only you get in the U.S. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
I'm
like
hoping.
Sharper Image or Brookstone.
I don't know. It was some kind of like one of these stores that sells everything, and they were doing this kind of this run of like just this life-size R2, like amazingly cheap for what it was, and it looked really good. It looked
Oh, was it one of the yard things?
Home
Like
Depot. Okay, yeah,
like
that's
a
probably it.
Christmas?
Yeah, I
Because
think
I
that
know
might be
they
it.
do
Yeah.
they do like the life size Darth Vader. I think it's even bigger than life size, but they do like the Darth Vader for your yard. And I think they did an R2 for the
Do
yard.
they? Wow.
So yeah, those things can be like 200, $300. But
Well,
I thought you
The
meant like
R2
an
was
actual
really
one
good.
that yeah.
No, the R2 was really good. It made noises and everything. I mean, it looked way more than $200.
Zach, did you see that? I'm sure it's not for your shelf. That in art 78 Batman, the 12-inch
I
one they
did.
did.
Yeah, I did. I did. And apparently Anart
Not
might be
Batman,
doing
Superman. Sorry, 78 Superman.
the
I was
Anart
just
might be
thinking
doing
about
Game of
putting
Thrones stuff.
Pardon?
Anart might be doing Game of Thrones stuff.
Okay.
But I really hope it's 6-inch and not 12-inch because I know Anart
I,
figures are like $480.
I saw the
Oh
Superman. It's
shit.
amazing. You're talking about the one that comes with Clark Kent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Like, that was really good.
like when they got that Clark pose with his dress shirt, opening up his dress shirt to see the S on
Yeah,
his chest.
yeah.
Are
And they
you
get
getting that,
alternate
Mark?
heads and stuff. Really
No,
good.
no, I got the McFarlane. You know, again, I mean, that came out at a perfect time for me, so I love that look
Yeah,
of
I've got that.
Superman.
It's a good one, that one.
Mm-hmm.
For the price, it's good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're over 2 hours. Pletho, I'm sorry you joined a little later. Did you have anything else you wanted to chat about before we jumped off since you joined so late? Pletho's gone. But anyways, thank you guys for being VIP members. I think that's gonna wrap up the show tonight. You all have anything else you want to get off your chest before we jump off?
I'm good.
Alrighty.
I just have one question. It's like,
Yeah.
have you been able to hear my wife snoring through all this?
We can hear something, but I didn't know what it was.
My
Is that
wife
seriously
snoring.
what that is, Marco?
Yeah, it's super loud. It's a
Oh
nightmare.
my goodness.
I mean, there's like a really faint sound in the background, but honestly, I thought it was like an air purifier
Yeah.
or something.
Or like an
That's
oscillating
funny.
fan.
Yeah,
No,
like a
it's not.
fan. Like I thought it was just white noise.
It's not faint. It's not faint from where I am. I tell you.
Tell her we thought it was a bear outside.
Oh man.
But Marco, great to talk to you in person, or not in person, but great to talk to you for the first time.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, man.
And
Nice to
Caleb,
meet you all,
Mark,
guys.
yeah, Caleb, Mark, Pletho, thank you all for being VIP members, of course, and supporting the podcast the way you guys do. Really much appreciate it.
Thanks for doing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we'll be back with another VIP stream, and then next month, hopefully we get another one in, and Hot Toys Cantina tomorrow night. So everybody tune in, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Thanks, man.